Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Yo! What's up, LumioseStation? Your competitive Wi-Fi battling conductor PKSparkxx is here again on Monday with another competitive Wi-Fi battle for you. Before we begin, you guys know I got announcements for you. Now, this is how I want to continue on doing Wi-Fi battles for you guys. Pretty much, remember what I said last week? How I want you guys to leave a comment in the comment section below? And pretty much whatever Pokemon and whatever Pokemon you guys want to see me use, I will do my best to use in the upcoming battle. So if you guys could do me a favor, leave a comment in the comment section below, letting me know what Pokemon you guys want to see featured. If it is a specific set, let me know the EVs, the IVs, the moveset. If you could trade me that actual Pokemon, let me know. That'd be so much easier if you could actually trade me that Pokemon, so I don't have to go out and breeding it or getting it gynned if I need to or anything like that. So if you guys if you have a Pokemon you guys want to see me use, let me know in the comment section below. If you see a Pokemon down there that you think would be a good challenge, hit that like button on that comment. Whatever Pokemon has a lot of thumbs up will likely get chosen for an upcoming battle. There are a lot of Pokemon I haven't used. I don't plan on using more than one per battle, but I figure it's a way for you guys to influence the battles that I have here on LumioseStation. So from now on, it's two things, but yeah, leave a comment below, and whatever combination or whatever Pokemon has the most thumbs up, I'll try my best to use in an upcoming battle. Another thing I want to do is, it seems as though you guys aren't really interested in wonder battles. However, I know that not many people here on LumioseStation brings double battles to you guys. So, we're going to continue doing that. If we can continue reaching 1,250 likes on a Wi-Fi battle, then in 2 weeks, after I make sure that, I can make a new team and whatnot, I will make sure that it will be a double battle. And if I can't do it, then I'll make sure to get one for you ASAP. I will make sure that we can continue doing double battles if you guys can continue hitting that like button. So what we could do is alternate between a single battle and a double battle, and a single battle and a double battle. And every single battle, it'll be influenced by a Pokemon that you guys really want to see me attempt to use. It could be an Ursaring. I've used Magnezone before, except I haven't really gone so deep, so in depth with it. But I really want to bring you guys into more influence with my Wi-Fi battles. So that's my attempt. So to recap, leave a comment below of a Pokemon you guys want to see me use. If it is a specific set, let me know the EVs, the IVs, and the moveset. If you can trade me that Pokemon, just hit me up on Twitter. You can find my link in the description below, and it would be much easier for me to actually use them in a battle. What else? And if we can continue hitting the like goal, this time it's going to be 1,250 likes, then in 2 weeks' time, it'll be a double battle. Or maybe even next week, if you guys really do show your support for this video. So that's my contribution to LumioseStation. I hope you guys enjoy it. But right now, let's get into this battle that's on the screen right now. You guys see my team. I'm not bringing anything that's really powerful. However, it has been claimed to be really stally. I'm sorry if I like to play with bulk. I apologize. Right now, you guys see I am bringing a Spiritomb, a Pokemon that has not seen much of light a day in 6th Gen so far, at least from what I've seen. So I'm like, I'm going to bring Spiritomb out. Now, I'm going to be using this team again because I really want to try and show this team off. But you guys are going to see what happens with this battle. I have the Zapdos, one of my favorite Pokemon. I freaking love this thing. It's such a powerhouse in every single way. It can stall. It can take hits. It is immune to ground. It can even take some ice type attacks because it's freaking bulky. It gets roost. It's pretty fast. It is really powerful. Its HP is, oh my god, it's such a base Pokemon. I love Zapdos. Man, I gotta get myself a new one and nickname it Loxus. I need to get one and name it Loxus. That needs to happen. Anyway, I have my Mockingjay the Talonflame. Cabbage's the Ferrothorn makes his return. I have Chansey, which is only there for 2 reasons. One, because my team can get prone to status. Toxic and Burn will definitely hurt me. So I brought in the Chansey to not only get rid of those with aromatherapy, but to also take special attacks, which my Ferrothorn and my Zygarde doesn't really, actually most Pokemon on the team don't really handle really well. So that's the main reason for Chansey, is that special wall that I think every team needs at least one on their team. Most of the time I would recommend 2 bulky Pokemon, 2 physically bulky Pokemon in a special wall, but so that's what I'm doing here. And I have my Zygarde. This is a new Zygarde on the field. Brand new, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Now, my opponent Ahkioh, when I looked at his team, my Ferrothorn is going to be my best friend. Unless his Smeargle had Defog or something like that, Whirlwind, or not Whirlwind, Rapid Spin, I was absolutely fine. I wanted to get my hazards up. That way, he couldn't U-turn on me like crazy with Darmanitan. His Venusaur will get hurt by spikes and Stealth Rocks when it comes in, because otherwise Megasaur is going to hurt. And the Umbreon, well, Umbreon just gets hurt by any entry hazards whatsoever. And I also wanted to break the sash on the Smeargle. So that's my mindset going into this battle. I am sorry for this intro lasting 5 minutes and a half, but it's finally time to get into this battle. Look at Spiritomb! Oh my god, Spiritomb on the field just looks so real. So my Buffalo build of Spiritomb is on the field. I go for Dark Pulse immediately, thinking that he probably won't just go for Will-O-Wisp, but turns out he does and goes straight for the Will-O-Wisp. But luckily for me, I'm smart enough to be carrying a Lumberry. The reason why I'm not carrying leftovers is, well, another Pokemon is holding leftovers. I try not to have more than one item on the team at the same time, just in case I ever want to transition over to VGC. But anyway, I'm like, alright, let me return the favor. I'm gonna hit you with my Will-O-Wisp. Now, I guess he was assuming I would go for Dark Pulse again, so he goes for Pain Split. I don't lose that much, about 32 HP, I believe, 32 HP, which really isn't that much, and I'm going to be fine later on, because he's just meant to take hits. He's going to be able to, let's look at his team, I'll be fine. I really will be fine. So I go on to my Cabbages, and he actually made a withdraw as well, and goes out into his Umbreon. So I'm like, okay, perfect time to sit up more. So first of all, I'm like, what the heck is the Umbreon going to do? First of all, let me get the thing up the way and get my rocks up. He goes to Heal Bell and heals his Dusclops, which I didn't think was a real big problem right now, but apparently he did. He did not want constant damage, because Burn really is a nasty affliction. Nasty stats, I should say. So maybe he really didn't like Burn, wanted to get that off. But he goes for a Foul Play and goes for the yeah, and takes the Rocky Helmet and Iron Barb damage. So I'm like, okay, fine. Now, not only that, but I went for Leech Seed. I'm thinking that he's going to switch here, knowing that he can't do much to a Ferrothorn. But lo and behold, he was determined to get that Foul Play off. Well, sure enough, it did a lot more damage to you than I could have ever done with just one Power Whip. Well, maybe. I mean, Umbreon doesn't have the best physical defense. But anyway, he goes for Wish. And I'm like, okay, let me see what he's going to do here. I assumed that he was going to switch, but in case he didn't, like maybe he wanted to go for Wish, I went for Spikes. So then I saw him go for Spikes, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I saw him go to Wish. I'm like, okay, I can get up 2 layers of Spikes. More. I get my Leafy back, and I get more HP back from him doing Foul Play. So it's like nothing happened to me. Meanwhile, he's down 45% of his health. He goes for the Protect, which I was expecting because he wants to heal up his Umbreon. It's like just common knowledge. So I'm like, okay, you want to do that? I'm going to set up another layer of Spikes. So right now, I have 2 layers of Spikes and Stealth Rocks. So right here, I believe, this is kind of fuzzy, but I believe I try to predict them and go for Elite Seed, or I went for a 3rd layer of Spikes for the Darmanitan. One of them. We're going to find out right now. Because he goes out into the Smeargle, and I'm like, okay, well, the Smeargle is going to get broken. Well, the Focus Stat is going to get broken by the, what do you call that thing? Yeah, Stealth Rocks and Spikes. Wow, I am having a dirt moment today. It's been a while since I've recorded, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, so I got that 3rd layer of Spikes up, and he goes to Transform, and I'm just like, I'm like, wait, what? You don't have Rocks? You don't have Spore or Dark Void or Sleep Powder or anything? What? But anyway, I'm like, okay, I know he's going to go for Rocks because otherwise he can't do anything to a Ferrothorn. So he's going to set up. Let me not allow him to get too much up. I'm going to go right into my Zapdos. And Zapdos is going to just stand. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Oh! Zapdos! You're mine! I love you. Anyway. You know what? I feel like a Zapdos should be my mascot. PKSparkxx, Zapdos, kind of makes sense. If you guys know what my mascot is, let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, I go for the first Heat Wave. You know, obviously, he made the switch out into his Dusclops, and it does not take Heat Wave well, especially after the rock damage and 3 layers of Spikes. So a Thunderbolt at that point is definitely going to take him out. He goes out into the Strength, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can live a Rock Slide. If I do, he's going to activate my Slack Berry. And I'm going to kill the Darmanitan with a Thunderbolt. It'll be win-win for me. Now, he predicted way too much and went out and went for U-turn, expecting me to switch out here. But I'm like, no, there's no reason for me to really do so. If you take out my Zapdos, you're going to take big recoil damage. I can come in and kill you with extreme speed on my Zygarde. It was no reason why I shouldn't have switched out there. So I went for Thunderbolt, like I said, and it's going to hit the Umbreon with about 25% health. So I'm like, okay, this should be a 2-hit knockout right here. But he goes to Protect. And of course, the Protect is going to be enough to make sure that I can't take him out. Well, with leftovers recovery. So now I'm just like, gah! Umbreon, you're one of my favorite Pokemon, but you know what? You're being a bastard right now. So I go for Thunderbolt here, and as you see, it's taking down to the red, but it's not enough to kill. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to doubt if even I'll be able to kill, if I would have been able to take him out with another Thunderbolt, even if he didn't use Protect. I don't think so. So anyway, he goes for the Wish here, obviously. And he wants his HP back. So I'm not going to sit here trying to do an attack and just waste my turn. I'm going to make it switch into my Zygarde. I love this. I need to think of a nickname for Zygarde, by the way. I really need to think of a nickname for Zygarde. It might be Slytherin. Maybe Slytherin. I think Slytherin would work. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but I think Slytherin would definitely work for a Zygarde. But in any case, he goes for the Protect, and it was useless because I made a switch. I didn't even try to attack, so it was a wasted turn. So he goes out and he gets his Wish recovery, and I am sitting pretty with my new Zygarde. This is Adamant Bulky. I go for Coil. I just look at the animation. The animation of Coil is just, I don't know. I just think it's cool. But anyway, he goes for the Foul Play, and I'm like, I know he has Foul Play, but I figured with me also increasing my defense, maybe it won't do so much. Like, you know, I'm raising my attack, I'm also raising my defense, so it's not like he's just, you know, getting a huge attack boost, so it should have done whatever it's going to do. So, I go for Coil again. I want my strength, my stats up, because I'm looking for a sweep here. I am definitely looking for a sweep. He's allowing me to do this setup. Like, I can't believe it, but he's just allowing it. So I believe right here I go for an Earthquake, and I like, okay, if I had gone for Coil one more time, because I know I'm faster than him. If I had gone for Coil one more time, I'd have been +3. And I'm just like, wow. All the time, he just go for a random Protect when he sees I'm using Coil. Maybe he predicted that, I don't know. But whatever he was predicting, it worked. But it also kind of worked for me, because I was able to get one more turn of Leftovers recovery. Leftovers Zygarde, this Zygarde right here is life. Like, seriously, I love this Zygarde. But anyway, he goes for the Earthquake, I go for the Earthquake, and even with my immense stat, it's not going to be enough to take out this Umbreon. And it's clearly not physically bulky, because the Zapdos, the Thunderbolt from Zapdos didn't do so much. So he has to be specially bulky. So the fact that it didn't knock out with +2, and I'm adamant max attack, that's impressive. That is impressive. So anyway, I didn't want to risk him going for Protect here and trying to Coil up. So I went for another Earthquake. Now, this was his folly. He made the switch out into Venusaur. First of all, him doing that guaranteed the knockout on Umbreon, because he must have forgot that I have not only 3 layers of spikes, but also Stealth Rocks up. Venusaur comes in and takes that damage, and Earthquake being neutral is going to one-shot it. Well, Earthquake's going to one-shot the Venusaur. So now I'm sitting pretty. He goes out into the Smeargle. He's probably just like, okay, well, the Smeargle can't be that. It can't be that fast. I'm going to hit it or transform or whatever. But I'm just like, nah, I ain't going to let you. Extreme speed. So with all the hazards on the field right now, him not having a Rapid Spinner or a Defogger or a Taunter or anything like that, he kind of allowed me to do this. It kind of sucks. That's why I always recommend you either build your team where it can't be really damaged by spikes and make sure you don't let your opponent set up, or you have a Rapid Spinner or a Defogger on your team. So anyway, he goes into Greninja, but he takes the Stealth Rock damage and the 3 layers of spike damage. That does about, what, 35% of damage? It's really like 35%. It's a lot. And Extreme Speed being +2, that's definitely going to take him out, because Greninja is not known for his defenses. And then Strength comes out. He's going to take all this damage as well, and it's going to hurt him. I believe it's going to knock him out just by the damage alone. Nope, he lives with a little bit, and I go for Extreme Speed. And then the Umbreon comes out and is going to die due to entry hazards, and that is a good game, Ahkioh. Whew! Man, I love this game. I love this game. I only uploaded it because it showed the power of Zygarde. Now, granted, he did allow me to set up, but, I had the opportunity. I had the perfect opportunity to send in the Zygarde and do what I wanted to do, which is wreck house. The entry hazards were definitely a plus. I don't think that would have been possible to get this sweep with Zygarde otherwise. But yeah, that's the sweep. That's the game. I didn't even have to switch into my Chansey. Spiritomb only started out of day once. So I'm pretty happy with this team. I'm really happy with this battle, how it turned out. So that's why I said I want to use it again, because there's a lot of Pokemon in this team that I want to show off, such as the Spiritomb. And you guys clearly saw the Zygarde. I want to show off the Zapdos, Talonflame. You already know what it's going to do. I actually modified it after a battle I had with Moody Pawns. Moody Pawns? What is it? Moody Pawns? Is it Moody Pawns? I think it's Moody Pawns. I don't know. Who says Pawns anymore? Anyway. That's a battle. Good game, Ahkioh. You really put up a good fight, but your mistake was definitely allowing me to set up the layers and spikes that I wanted. I would have, if I was you, well, you know what? I'm not even going to speak for him. I'm sorry. It's just how that battle worked out. And hopefully we can have a battle again. If you guys don't know, I find a lot of my battles whenever I'm streaming on Twitch. You can find out when I'm streaming on Twitch by following me on Twitter, or following my Facebook page, or subscribing to me on Twitch. That way you guys might be able to get a battle in with me as well. Otherwise, that's my time. I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this battle, make sure you guys show it by hitting that like button. Check out all the other stops here on LumioseStation. Make sure you guys give a huge welcome to our new conductors and Shady Penguin, Patters, and 6-foot hacks. And yeah, that's pretty much my time, because I have taken up a lot of your time with just talking. So yeah, love you guys. Stay hot, and I'll see you guys next time.